Hey, what's cooking, y'all? My name is Jake and welcome to Fuelin' Up, the show where we make healthy and delicious meals from the comfort of our truck. Today we're making a crunchy avocado chicken pita wrap. So we've got all of our ingredients laid out here. We have a full pre-cooked rotisserie chicken from Walmart. These are about $5. We have whole grain pita bread. We have some grape tomatoes. We have a red onion, one small Persian cucumber. We have one avocado, 2 limes. We're probably only gonna use one, but I got an extra just in case. Celery. Now what's cool about this celery is it's pre-washed and it's pre-cut. So we don't have to use all of this right now. We're probably only gonna use maybe 1 or 2 of these stalks. It saves us from having to buy a big stalk and having to clean it and cut it and do all the stuff that you have to do to get it ready to eat. So that's really nice. It's about the same price as a regular celery stalk. And then we also have some plain Greek yogurt as well. So the first thing that we're gonna need to do is break down our chicken. And this is one of my favorite hacks for living on the road. If you can get your hands on a rotisserie chicken, you have meals for a week. All I'm gonna do is remove the breast meat. So the breast meat is right in here. You'll notice there is kind of a bone running along this line right here. We're just gonna cut just to the side of it. So it's going kind of along the right side. I can feel it on my knife. I'm gonna go pretty much all the way through the chicken. And then literally all you have to do is take your thumb and push it all the way down in. Go all the way to the back of the carcass, kind of feel around to the wing. You should be able to pull a good 95% of that chicken breast out, like so. We're gonna shred this chicken. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna set it down. I'm gonna remove the skin. You can save that, you can give that to the dog. I'm gonna place my chicken breast inside, just so that way it's not messy. And then all I'm gonna do is kind of pinch and squeeze. You do like a pinching, twisting, pulling motion. And these rotisserie chickens literally just shred apart. Look at how easy that is. Now, if you wanted to use a fork, you could. That's also an option. I'm not gonna over shred it because we're gonna actually incorporate our other ingredients here as well. So once I've got it kind of partially shredded, I'm just gonna open up that bag and get it ready for the rest of our ingredients here. So the way you wanna do an avocado is you cut the top off where you have that little stem, set that to the side. And then you're just gonna take your knife blade, push it all the way into the pit and just go all the way around the entire avocado. Then you're just gonna grab both halves, give it a little twist. The 2 halves are gonna come apart. You're gonna have one nice one without a pit. You're gonna have another nice one with a pit here. All you have to do is give your knife a little tap and then a twist. And sometimes they're easy, sometimes they're a little tough, but that pit will come right out and you can toss that. Now to get our avocado flesh out, all we're gonna do is take our knife and just do some scoring. So we're just gonna take, not all the way through, we're just gonna go to the skin. You don't wanna cut the skin up, and we're gonna do like a cross hatching, like so. I'm just gonna turn it inside out. Oops. I'm gonna launch some avocado. Shout out to the guac crew. And it's easy as that. Look, we got all of that flesh off of that skin. So that's what we want. We wanna get all of that good, healthy fat and delicious fiber. All right, so we've got our chicken, we've got our avocado. Next, we're gonna add our onion. I'm gonna use about half of this red onion. To properly dice an onion, what you're gonna do is cut it in half long ways, like so. We're gonna set 1/2 to the side, because we don't need that. We're gonna cut the top of the onion off right here, and then you're gonna be able to peel the top layer nice and easy here. You don't want any of that dry stuff in there for sure. Now the next step, you're gonna keep the root intact and you're gonna slice just like this. Long ways, all the way through, like that. I'm just gonna do a nice coarse dice like this. And we're done. So then we're gonna take all of our onion, add it in there with our chicken. So next we're gonna add our cucumber. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna chop off the ends because I don't want them. And I'm gonna just slice this really nicely. All I'm gonna do is dice these up into little quarters. So I'm just gonna go 1 and 2. And if you don't like cucumbers, you don't have to put cucumbers in. This is totally optional. This is just a little bit of extra healthy fiber and vitamins. So next we're gonna add some tomatoes. I'm gonna cut them in half and then in half again, just for good measure. Chopped grape tomatoes, toss them in there. Next we're going to add some celery sticks. All I'm gonna do is slice it pretty thin. Try to get all the way through it if you can. Celery is a great source of fiber. It's also extremely low in calories. It's actually so low in calories that you burn more calories eating it than are actually in it. We're gonna take our handful of celery and plop it right into our mixture. I'm gonna go ahead and open up our yogurt here. This recipe calls for a 1/4 cup. I'm just gonna kind of eyeball it here. 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna go a little bit more, 4 scoops. And then I'm gonna zip it up and then just kind of incorporate everything. We do still have to put our lime in there. I just want to make sure I have enough of the Greek yogurt before we add the lime because we don't want it too watery. And we're gonna add the lime juice to add some zest. Give it a good squeeze. That's probably good. We don't need a ton. We're going to continue to incorporate. We can even do a little bit of this, a little bit of that. And just really get that chicken to shred. We don't want to squish our vegetables up too much, and we don't want to over shred our chicken, otherwise it'll just become mush. All right, so now I've got my pita bread here, and we're gonna slice it in half. All right, and then we're gonna take it, and you can see pita's nice because you can just open it up, and it becomes this nice little pocket. And we're just going to scoop our filling right on in. And so as you can see, with 1 chicken breast, and not even half of our ingredients, we've made a delectable looking pita sandwich here with our chicken. All right, y'all, that's pretty much all there is to it. Hope you enjoy this recipe. Stay safe out there. I'm gonna go enjoy my lunch. Catch you next time.